What's in the report?
What is in the report? Well, we have made seven key recommendations. 7 key recommendations that we would really love to see the national team take on. These are things that a lot of people said that they wanted to see. Then we have a further, I think 5, I won't look it up because I'll get it wrong, about 5 further recommendations that a fair few people wanted, but it wasn't an overwhelming majority. So, run through them quickly, talk a bit about them?
Yeah.
So, yeah. First of all, this is one for the Queenslanders, the Northern Territorians and the Western Australians. Really want a uniform in a lighter material. It was incredible. Every time that came up, we want a lighter uniform. You look at who said it, it was always a Western Australian, a Northern Territorian or a Queenslander. So, pretty much always. So, you made your presence felt, and that is our #1 priority on this survey because there was a lot of people wanting that.
So then, we said, make a female fitted shirt for Venturers and Rovers.
What a surprise.
I know, I can't believe that was one of our recommendations. Gee. Yeah, so that's definitely in there. Number 2.
Yes. Number 3. Introduce smaller sized shirts in all sections. Quite a few people, especially women, but a few guys as well, would have liked a smaller sized shirt when they went to get their new shirt. So we're talking about when you go and buy your Venturer shirt, you can only get it down to their size small is about a size 12 in normal people's clothing sizes. Yes, ladies' sizes. I was a size small Venturer shirt, and that doesn't usually happen. Very flattering, Scouts
And
Australia.
even for the Joeys, we're only making a size 6, and whilst they start at 6, there's quite a lot of very small kids for their age.
Yes.
And we tend to be making really large sizes, like 22 or 24 in Cubs.
Joeys and Cubs shirts that sit on leaders.
We think maybe get rid of some of the massive sizes and put a few for the kids who haven't had their growth spurt yet.
Yes, yes. So that was number 3.
Number 4, stop selling the Scout branded pants. Now, before everybody jumps up, there are no Scout pants. That's the thing. But currently Snowgum, or your local scouting retailer, is often selling Scout pants, and a lot of people are getting kind of confused about, do they have to wear them, do they not? You don't. And a bit, confused, and also a lot of people didn't really like them. Even when I wear formal uniform and I wear a kind of, beige stone, whatever we're going to call that colour, I wear Snowgum pants, but not that Snowgum pants.
Yes.
So, not many people liked them.
No,
no one liked them.
I think they're comfortable, they just look horrible. Anyway.
So, stop selling them.
Yep. Okay, next one, number 5. Reintroduce some form of identification for leaders. And we have a good update on this, don't we?
I was sitting in a National Operations Committee meeting, as you do, a little bit bored. No, I wasn't. It's amazing. And Kirsty Brown, who is Queensland's Chief Commissioner, came up and she said, lots of my leaders really want to keep these badges. They go kind of here, a bit like where the Rover ones go.
There we go.
So they go up there, and they are there to tell you, I'm a Cub leader, or whatever. And people really liked them. And when I was sitting in my National Operations Committee meeting, and Kirsty brought this up, and she said, all my people are really bugging me. And I went, oh, I've got data on that. I had my handy laptop and I opened it up and I said, this many people want that. And the rest of the National Operations Committee went, oh really? So it's been passed. We've mentioned that on Facebook before, but yes, it's coming. It takes a little bit while because, currently they only have this many and they need lots for the entire country.
Yep.
And there's a bit of discussion about maybe if we should change them or not, but they are coming.
So good news on that one.
Progress.
Yes. Alright,
And you guys made it happen.
Yes, yep. Alright, number 6. This one isn't actually something that was suggested by anyone in the survey. This one is produce a uniform information booklet. This one came up because the number of people that had, when they were talking about what they wanted in the uniform, they didn't actually understand what the uniform actually is. So people like buying Scout pants, and you don't actually have to buy the branded Scout pants. And things like headwear.
Tucking in, what you can wear underneath.
Jackets, jumpers.
All kinds of questions. And there are policies out there, but we think maybe there's a bit of confusion between what's actually the rules and what people are being told, or...
Yes.
bit of confusion. So
This is something that Guides has already got. This is how we discovered it. And so we think that would be great, maybe if NYC does this, maybe a future possible task, to basically have a uniform information booklet which just tells people about the uniform and what it is. So that's number 6.
And number 7, you will all remember if you completed our survey that we asked about the ethical production of the uniform and whether that was more important to you than cost. And we got some really interesting data. Most of you guys really want an ethically produced uniform, and that's great because we think Scouts are ethical. But of course you also want a cheap uniform, and we're not saying that ethical doesn't has to cost an arm and a leg.
Yep.
We also went and asked Snowgum about their code of practice, and they have quite a good one. And it will be attached to our uniform report, if if you are interested in reading it. And what we said is that currently we don't have any reason not to trust that it is being produced ethically, and we don't really have the resources to go check that out.
Yep.
But the code of conduct looks pretty good. So our number 7 recommendation is to consider the ethical production of the uniform again at a later date, or maybe even at a different committee level, because it is of concern to lots of people out there. And we did hear all of your talk about Australian made from some of you.
Yeah. But we didn't have the resources between the 5 of us to go and do that on top of what we've already got, 19 pages of everything else.
Plus our appendices.
Yes, we won't. About 100 pages. Yes.
Thank you very much for listening.
Yeah.
National Youth Council. 1, 2, 3, NYC.
Yay!